Dudes Behind the Foods listeners, you better crank that AC because things are heating up at Casino. The excitement is endless, the vibes are right, and the cash prizes could be huge. Play hundreds of games all summer long. Dive into a Casino Classic or blast off with DraftKings exclusive Rocket. New players start by playing just $5 to get $50 in casino credits in your pocket instantly. All you gotta do is download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code DUDEFOODS. You'll be soaking up the fun in no time. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in West Virginia, visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. $5 in wagers required. Max $50 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. See casino.draftkings.com/get50 for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods.
That's actually really fucking good.
David, so how are you, buddy?
I'm very good because somebody died.
All right, so we're going to hop right into it, guys, because we have hot soup, good soup to eat right now. I've mentioned this soup on a very early episode of Dudes Behind the Foods. This is some soup that I remember as a child only eating during funerals when someone would die. And I always loved it. It's called kapot blah, all right? So what it is you kind of have a gravy-ish soup texture consistency. It's a little thicker. You have fish maw in there, which is kind of like basically fish stomach, all right? Bamboo shoots, mushrooms, and quail eggs.
I don't think I've ever had fish maw.
Really?
Is this the fish maw right here?
The gelatiny situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You ready?
Wow. Yes.
Let's get it.
That's tasty.
That's my shit right there. No pressure.
Hot bowl of rice with this.
No pressure. No pressure to finish it. You know, you don't have to finish it if it's too much for you there, okay?
Oh, yeah, right. So you have more later, please.
So this is what I call funeral soup because it's always only served from my memories as a child when people were dying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mom, so how's Grandma doing?
Yeah, exactly. I think we made the exact same joke on that old episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just hey, your boy is not looking too hot over there. Should I pull up or what?
Stop putting poison in Grandma's water, Tim. I just want the soup.
Did you know that, like, apparently quail eggs, cholesterol is like a lot of cholesterol in quail eggs.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm going to start raising quail soon.
For consumption? Mm-hmm. Fun.
Quails, I think quails on average, they lay like one egg a day. Yeah. So one little egg a day, and they don't need a lot of space. They're cute as shit.
Is that why the eggs are so expensive?
Maybe. I don't know, but I don't know why they're pricey. They lay so many eggs.
So
I
how
want to
many?
hear something crazy about quail eggs?
Yeah.
Eating a quail egg can trigger an immune response in your body and cause an allergy to all eggs for some people.
Really?
My sister, one of my sisters, she had a quail egg in soup a couple of years ago. Never had a problem with eggs or anything like that. She got violently ill after eating the soup and then developed a really severe egg allergy.
I eat eggs every day. I would be so sad.
Well, since you've already had it, like I think that was the first time she had a quail egg, and she said, yeah, my doctor told me that sometimes a quail egg can trigger this thing in you.
That's crazy.
Right?
What the fuck?
Robyn Couch, have I ever told you my very cool asparagus fact?
No.
You still eat asparagus, correct, vegan?
Yes, but I have asparagus pea, and I don't enjoy that.
Well, let me tell you this. You know how when you talk about asparagus pea with certain people, some people have never experienced this, right?
Isn't it a gene?
So, check this out. Try this on for size, vegan.
So aggressive.
I know.
So, it's not that only some people genetically create stinky pee from asparagus, okay? Because what the thing that's in asparagus that makes us have stinky pee is in everybody. But what everybody doesn't have is the ability to smell it.
I have heard this, and I wish I didn't have the ability to smell it.
It's so bad. It smells like you're farting out of your pee hole.
Because I don't mind asparagus, but I really don't like the asparagus peas, so I don't eat it that much.
You know what's interesting too? It's like even the smallest amount of asparagus, and it changes your pee.
Literally a bite or two.
I was making a Nicoise salad, and then I put a little bit of some asparagus tips and spears in there. It wasn't a lot. One bite of it, pee, horrendous. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Isn't it crazy? And I love asparagus. So one time I remember showering with Chia, early relationship days, had some asparagus for dinner, and I peed, and she's like, that smells like you literally just let out the most terrible fart ever. Like, it was so potent.
You guys just peeing in front of each other early on, dude. That's some bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Dude, that's love right there. That's when you already knew.
Comfy. Well, I don't know how early it was, but it was definitely, just having a fun time, just pissing.
Has she ever done anything to gross you out?
Has Chia ever done anything that grossed me out? Not that I can really remember. But I will tell you this, dog, and I've been meaning to tell you this story, and I keep forgetting. I'm so glad you reminded me. The other night, dog, I was in the bathroom, the bathroom of our bedroom, and I was brushing my teeth, and I let out the craziest fart of all time, right? And I wasn't sure if Chia was in bed asleep yet, because, she goes to bed way before me. And as I was, brushing my teeth, and I was on my way out of the bathroom to be like, babe, did you hear that crazy fucking fart? She ran into the bathroom and was like, oh my God. She was like, are you okay? And we both met halfway. We're like, yo, that shit was unreal.
Dude, did it smell? Or it was just loud?
No, it was just loud. It wasn't even stinky.
Dude, the one time, it's not that Mariel ever grossed me out, but she had bad breath once. And it was because she didn't eat anything all day. And she just worked out all day. And she was showing me something on her phone. And I just remember instantly, I was like, dude, your breath stinks.
Yeah.
And that's something usually she says to me. I've never said that to her before. I was like, holy shit, you have stinky breath.
And how'd she handle that?
Huh? Don't think she liked it. I don't think she liked that I said it, but I was like, I'm your husband. I got to let you know.
Yeah.
You've just never had bad breath before.
Yeah.
But if you don't eat anything all day, you get that stomach acid.
Yeah, and it's just build up on you. If you don't drink water and shit too.
It's such a horrendous smell.
Yeah, Chia tells me all the time that my breath stinks.
I'm so full.
Yeah, me too. I told you, no pressure, doc. You don't have to finish it.
I'm gonna have to at least eat the soup though. The soup is the best part.
And literally this morning, because she went to go just get her hair done. Give me a kiss goodbye. Oh, your breath stinks. I'm like, all right, well, I love you.
He goes, oh, your breath stinks. Well, you're ugly. Well, fuck you.
Oh, well, okay, I'll fix your face.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And you looked like Ludacris when you were a kid.
That's the shit that just comes with, being in a comfortable, long-lasting relationship. You get more comfortable with each other. You start to be honest, a little more honest with each other, I
think that's one of my bigger fears. Let's say, I don't know, something happens, where I die or let's say Mariel dies or something, right? Aside from the sadness and everything, but just the idea, let's say I want to get back in the dating game after. And I say die because she's not allowed to leave me.
Right.
Ever. I love you.
Yeah. Let's say you guys have a terrible, messy divorce.
Yeah. And then I have to go back into the dating scene.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, I joke about this a lot. I wouldn't know how to date. Obviously I would, but it's just the process of getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
Getting comfortable with them, being able to tell this person whatever that's on your mind, and then all this other shit I got to rebuild back up.
I know.
That shit is so much work.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, man.
Could you do that all over again, dude? It's a lot.
It is a lot, and granted, I've said before, I really, I enjoyed the dating process, because I liked the whole process of new conversations over good food. I like that, right? And I like the whole idea of, everything is new, putting my best foot forward, they're putting their best foot forward. I'm making jokes they've never heard before, shit like that. Because let me tell you, She don't find me funny no more.
Oh,
she's heard all my shit.
Mariel hasn't laughed at a joke I made in so long. She might laugh at me.
Yeah.
You know.
And look, we're joking, of course. She'll laugh every once in a while, but the shit, they get so used to us. You know what I'm saying?
They don't hit like it used to. You know?
It's like you say some reckless bullshit now, and they're like right over their heads, like they don't care, right? And so look, I when I was dating, I did enjoy that process of dating, but to think of that going through all that again, I honestly, if let's say something were to happen where I wasn't with Chia anymore for whatever reason, I feel like I would probably just hoe out for like 5 years, dog, and just really just focus on my work and the kids.
They just have to be separate.
Yeah.
They have to choose their favorites.
Oh God.
That would be tough on the kids, man.
Oh.
I know a lot of Korean people whose parents stayed together just for the kids, and then when the kids became 18, they split immediately.
Really?
Because they just hated each other.
Wow.
Yeah. My friend, her parents were like that. My other homie, his parents were like that. Like the moment he was 18, dad bounced.
Damn.
He goes, "Hey, I've never loved your mother." Like,
Oh,
I
shit.
He straight up told him, was like, "I hate your mom." It's
Damn.
like, you know, it's like we never slept in the same room.
Dang.
I slept in the living room. Your mom's like, it's because we hated each other. But we stayed together for you.
Wow.
So now that you're an adult, you're going to college, you know.
Yeah,
my,
you
my
can
job
handle
is
it.
done.
Yeah.
And his dad moved back to Korea
Oh shit.
with his family. He works there now. He has another family over there. And that's it. And he's just
Wow.
like happier. And his mom's happier too.
Yeah, I've thought about that before. Like, we see our parents argue and shit growing up. And sometimes you look like, hey, do y'all even like each other?
Just split up already, dude.
You think about that, especially as an adult. I wonder, like, let's say, how would I have handled it if I was, I don't know, maybe in high school, and my parents were like, you know what, we don't get along like that. I think it's better if we got divorced. And I think even in high school, I'd be like, fair, could do what you gotta do.
I mean, my mom too, she told me too, like recently, she goes, I'm very grateful for your dad because I don't think anybody else would be with me. I was like, yeah. And I told her, I was like, you're damn right.
Shit.
I was like, you're fucking annoying, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're so unreasonable. Like, who the fuck else would deal with this shit? And I was like, my dad's not an angel himself. But I was like, but you are unreasonable as fuck, man. Like, I was like, you're very lucky our dad hasn't left you already, you fucking psychopath.
You ever seen your parents? Oh, you want the rest of this?
Yeah.
All right. Just a little bit there. Have you ever seen your parents kiss? Were your parents very affectionate around you growing up?
I've never seen them kiss on the lips, really, maybe like once or twice. But I seen my mom like kiss my dad on the cheek and stuff. I remember when I left college and I came back for the summer and I saw my parents flirting, literally wanted to throw up. I thought that shit was so disgusting. They were like chasing each other around in the backyard.
Oh,
like,
my.
flirting. I was like, you guys were fucking, man. You nasty ass fucks.
Oh my.
The kids are gone. They get to do whatever they want. Yuck.
I don't know if I've ever, now that I've asked you that question, I don't know if I've ever seen my parents kiss on the lips. Like cheek for sure. I don't know if I've ever seen them kiss on the lips.
I'm pretty sure I have with mine. I just can't remember.
Yeah. And I think about that because even, as Veda being as young as she is, I kind of I want her to see us being affectionate, Yeah. And I think we kind of, when we're with the kids, we're very in parent mode. You know what I'm saying? So I think for the longest time, our kids probably had never seen us kiss. And then, so I started being trying to kiss Chia in front of Veda a little more. Even if she's like, all right, bye, see you later. A little kiss, just so Veda sees oh, my mommy and daddy they like each other. This is.
One of my friend's kids, she doesn't like it when her dad kisses the mom. She gets jealous. She gets mad. It's like, no, it's like, daddy's mine. You know what I mean? And so she'll get mad at the mom. And he told me at first they thought it was cute. Then the mom started getting pissed. Like, hey, motherfucker, this motherfucker was mine before you.
Hilarious.
It was like, that's enough. You know? It's like a little jealousy issues there. I was like, oh, shit. How interesting.
I've seen that before. Yeah. Veda, we don't have that issue. Veda, she's very much, it's great. She's finally very clingy to me. I love it. I love it so much. It's great. Because there was a time, she'd be like, Daddy, go back to sleep. Daddy, go to your room.
Stop breathing so much.
Don't kiss me. But, she's loving me now. It's great.
Is she more of a daddy's girl or a mommy's girl right now?
Right now?
Daddy's girl, huh?
I think I would say daddy's girl.
It's evolving that way.
It's so fun. You know, and some people, so nowadays, right, people will say in the pictures, they'll be like, Veda's really looking like Chia nowadays, right? And especially when she makes certain faces and shit. And, you know, I heard that genetically, I don't know if we talked about this before, but genetically, the kids will always come out looking like dad for the most part because just like for
So you don't.
for nature, for nature purposes. Have we talked about this?
I think I've heard it somewhere.
For like nature and evolutionary purposes or whatever, it's like, you know, before there was DNA tests, right? The parents would need to see that like, oh, okay, this child comes from me, you know? So it would look like the dad initially and then grow into the mommy features.
I could see that too, because I've seen that a lot with a lot of my friends. Like Taika. Taika looked just like Bart when he was born, and later on, it's all Gio's face.
For sure.
Don't look like Taika at all, Bart anymore at all, which is pretty fucking nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, nature's crazy, man.
Genetics are weird, dog.
I hope. All right. I know we've said this so many times on this podcast. I gotta get buff for my kid, dude. My future kid that's gonna come.
Yeah.
I could get buff for this motherfucker.
Why?
Just so they could have this image of dad being cool and fit. Can't have fucking fat, weird dad, all right?
Just show him AI pictures of you.
Dad, that's AI. Clearly, that's not you. It's like, Daddy used to be really fit.
Adam Carolla has this old joke where he's like, yeah, you know, you got to show your kid your dick when they're really young. So for the rest of his life, he'll think my dad has the biggest dick in the whole world I've ever seen.
You guys always end up seeing your dick.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and
You
like,
just walk into the bathroom without being unannounced and shit.
yeah, and you know what? It's like, when do you set that boundary? You know what I'm saying? Because like Veda always wants me to like, you know, get in the bath with her little bubble bath, we'll be chilling, and then, and she's always like, Dad, I saw your wee-wee or some shit. And I try to like, you know, kind of like, all right. I'm like, all right, Mom. It's like, I don't want it to be this like disgusting thing. I'm like, oh, this is natural, right? But then also it's like, okay, at what point am I like, all right, Mama, sorry, Daddy can't take baths with you anymore.
You know, I actually know the exact moment where my mom started getting weird about taking a bath with me. I have a very specific moment. We were taking a bath and my mom was in her like underwear. She had underwear and a bra. And I was like, what you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my mom couldn't explain it, right? She's just like, no, we're just going to take a bath. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Take off your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in my mind, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We're taking a bath.
Yeah.
I was like super young. I just remember just thinking it was really weird seeing my mom in her bra and like taking a bath with me. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Because up until that point, it wasn't anything like weird or dirty
you
about
don't
it.
know. I'm
yeah.
like a little baby. I just remember like, I had to be what? Maybe
8,
like 5 or 6.
yeah.
Like kindergarten.
Yeah.
Right? And then I think I was like sick.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to take a bath. And so I wanted her to take a bath with me.
Mm-hmm.
But then she was in her like underwear. I was like, what a weirdo, dude. Like, who the fuck takes a bath with their fucking underwear on?
Yeah, man, I'm still trying to really figure out when I'm gonna start setting those boundaries. Because even like right now, there's not really any like quote unquote boundaries. You know, if I'm taking a shit, Veda will come in there, talk to me. Sometimes she'll come in, take a shit too on her little potty, and we'll just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? She wants me to like read to her.
Yeah, Veda has no boundaries anyways.
No, she doesn't.
She's trying to get me to wipe her down and shit. I changed her diaper. I did everything. Uncle David, gotta go pee.
Uncle David. No, I want Uncle David to wipe.
Yeah. I'm like, no, this is where I draw the line.
That's what we gotta tell. Like, all right, Mama, only mommy and daddy, or you know, blah blah blah. You know, it's like it's an interesting thing where you know Veda, she's so smart, so it's like she's become very just aware of everything and just understands so much. So it's like I kind of really have to navigate. Okay, when do I start to tell her like, okay, this is okay and this isn't, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when I don't want her to think like our bodies are like gross. You know what I'm saying? Or like just like her natural body is like a disgusting thing. It's like, you know, hey, people are naked. Bodies are bodies. It is what it is. But, you know, I got to figure out when is it like, okay, can't shower with daddy anymore.
Yeah. That's hard to say, man. I think for... Like when I look at your experience too, because you were an only child, like you don't even have the experience of seeing another sibling go through this.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of like, oh, I just got to figure this shit out. Mm-hmm. And then your parents haven't been parents in so long.
I know.
Even they don't fucking remember.
Yeah, and even if they could remember, I wouldn't take their advice. It's been way too long.
Do it till they're in college. I was like, all right, Dad.
I remember a specific moment taking a bath with my dad, a bubble bath, and I used to piss in the tub every time I took a bath. And I remember I said that to my dad. I was like, hold on, I have to pee. My dad being like, you pee in here? And I'm like, yeah. And
He's like, what the fuck?
He's like, every time we take a bath, you pee in here. I'm like, yeah. And I remember specifically him being like, yo, like, ew.
He's like, the fuck is wrong with you, man? I've been sitting in your piss for years.
Yeah. Like, pretty much.
And we will talk more about this weird shit after this break.
Yo, you better crank that AC, because things are heating up at DraftKings Casino. The excitement is endless, the vibes are right, and the cash prizes could be huge. Play hundreds of games all summer and dive into a casino classic or blast off with DraftKings exclusive Rocket. New players start by playing just $5 to get $50 in casino credits in your pocket instantly. All you gotta do is download the DraftKings Casino app and sign up with code DUDEFOODS. You'll be soaking up the fun in no time. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in West Virginia, visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. $5 in wagers required. Max $50 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. See casino.draftkings.com/get50 for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
You know what was interesting in college, seeing, because I didn't grow up with around a lot of white people, right? Mm-hmm. But I saw like daughters like kiss their dad.
On
You
the
know what
mouth.
I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize it's not a weird thing. They just been doing that forever, right? Because I don't see that a lot with Asian kids, Asian daughters kissing their dad like that at all. So when I saw that, I was like, y'all a bunch of freaky ass people, dude.
Okay, so that's so interesting, right? Because when Veda was little, same. Like I never had that experience, right? But like Chia would always kiss Veda on the mouth, and then it was for me. I at first I was like, is this? I don't know how I feel about this, right? But now, like, you know, I've known her for 3 whole years.
I've known her whole life.
Yeah, now it's like, now I'll be like, all right, mama, give me a kiss before you go to school. You know, a little peck on the lips or whatever. And I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel weird, you know? But I do remember, like seeing that and being like, oh.
I used to kiss my mom, though.
On the mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the longest
So
time.
then what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I've never seen a daughter do that to a dad.
Oh, I see.
Right?
I see.
But then, yeah, I used to always give my mom kisses. We don't do it as much now. Mm-hmm. I don't know when that stopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was younger, we used to be kisses all the time. But I never kissed my dad, though. When I see guys kiss their father.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen that. And I
On the
always
mouth?
Yeah, I always thought that was fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know.
I never grew up with that. But
Yeah,
I
me
have
neither.
seen that when they kiss each other on the mouth. I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, I've seen it too. You know, I don't know if I would do that.
What if Q was like,
I don't know, my boy. Yeah, your forehead kiss, my boy. You know?
he's like, no, daddy. Right here, daddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't be gay.
Yeah, yeah. Don't make it weird, man. Don't make it weird, Dad. Give me a fucking kiss, man.
Stop your whole phone, dad.
Yeah, right.
Kiss me already.
I think you got some issues you got to work out on your own self. You can't even love me the way you're supposed to.
I got your son squaring up on you. Hey, yo, kiss me, homie.
Why you being weird about it, cuz?
Hey, my dad's being hella gay. Gay ass daddy.
You being all homophobic and gay, cuz? Just give me a kiss.
It's like, you're 30 years old now. That's enough. I don't have to kiss you anymore, dude. Hey, wipe my ass, dog. Fucking stained my pants, daddy. That'd be so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Not for me. Sorry, Q.
Yeah, I think like they grew up so differently. So like experiencing that and watching it was just like a weird experience for me because I just, you know, you think that everybody behaves accordingly to your world.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it's like, oh, it's not weird. Like everybody's different. Because did you see that shit where people were freaking out about Shannon Sharp?
What do you do?
So his daughter came on. This is when he was leaving him and the Skip Bayless show, and they were split. And he was like, hey, I did everything for you. And he's grabbing his daughter by the hip. It looks like in her butt area. And he like pats her on the hip or the butt. And they're like, yo, that's weird as fuck. I'm like, that's his daughter, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily, because I slap my mom on the butt.
Yeah, I slapped my mom on the butt.
Just a little, not like on no sex, but just a little like, all right, mom, get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So yeah, people were making this whole big deal about Shannon Sharp like grabbing his daughter by the hip. It's like he literally fed her, changed her diapers.
Yeah,
dude.
like,
and it wasn't sexual at all. And they made it into a weird thing, and I didn't like that at all because it's like, number one, how do you think that makes Shannon Sharp feel and the daughter feel? It's like this is a relationship they've had, you know, as father and daughter, and then this whole internet goes like, oh, that's weird as shit. That's perverted.
That's the most annoying thing about the internet, right? Is that like, yeah, it's great that we get exposed to all types of different people, all types of different cultures, all types of different ways of life. But then everybody wants to feel like you said, the way they do it is the only way. You know what I'm saying? And they like project their weird thoughts onto shit that's different, you know? Like, okay, that's not your experience, but don't make this man feel disgusting for like holding his daughter. If there was nothing actually sexual about it, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't look sexual at all, but you know, the internet made it a thing. It's like, come on, man, relax, dude. It's nothing at all. Like literally, he changed her diapers. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
The internet's a stupid place.
What if one day Veda's like, I don't know if it'll still be around, but at 18 you find out she has OnlyFans.
Man.
She has an OnlyFans, and it turns out she has nobody following her, which would make it 10 times worse. she's just showing her goodies for no reason.
Oh man, that's a you know. And here's the thing: I've thought about this before, actually, because you know, I have a lot of homegirls who have OnlyFans. I'm very cool with girls who like are in the porn industry, like, and the porn girls I know are mad cool, and I'm very much like someone who believes that, like, look, yes, like you should be able to do what you want, right, with your body, and if you're a grown woman, you can make your decisions. But of course, I would hope that that is not her only thing that she can do, or that she thinks she can do to make a living, or get her name out there. You feel me? Like, I would hope that like Veda, and I would hope that I raise her as somebody who feels like she brings more to the table than her nakedness and her body. Like, I really tell her every day, like, yo, not only like, yes, baby girl, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, but also like, yo, you're fucking smart, you're so funny. And I really try to make sure that she values that part of herself. You feel me? So that, like, you know, look, and if she's gets to that point when she's a grown woman, and she's like, hey man, look, I'm grown now. Like, I can do this. Like, I would like to do this. I was like, I mean, look, it's nothing I can do at that point. I mean, what can I do but respect her decision,
Disown
right?
her.
You know, but also like, yeah.
It's
but
like, Uncle David, I have an OnlyFans. Look, I'm not as cool as your dad. All right? You're dead to me.
That's the thing, right? Yeah, we can.
No, I wouldn't say that. Oh, that hurt me to say that.
I know, we can joke and say that.
It hurt to say that a little bit.
But we know people, and we know girls that, like, if they've made up their mind on something, especially as an 18-year-old, like, quote unquote grown person, and you say no,
they gonna do it more.
They're still gonna do it, and if anything, they're gonna like go harder on it.
Like,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
I opened up 3 now.
Oh, exactly. So, you know, granted, I feel like 18 is so young to be making. You know, even though you're quote unquote you're an adult, but I feel like, you know, you're still a baby at 18. You know,
it's kind of trippy, right? Because like, it's a podcast I really don't like, but it's a clip. It's like fit and fresh, or fresh and fresh.
Yes.
But they had a guy talking to a couple. You know, they always have these OnlyFans girls,
I know,
right? Which and they're always the ones that are just literally not the smartest, you know, the sharpest tool in the shed, right? Like I don't know them personally, but just by how they speak, they clearly can't hold a conversation with somebody who has a point to be proven.
Especially when they bring them on to
Humiliate them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like these aren't people that you want to put on this platform, right?
Right.
But this guy was kind of going in on them. And the sad thing is I actually did agree with him. He goes, like, are you proud of what you do? Right? They're like, yeah, it's my body. I could do what I want. He goes, cool. Could you bring your father to your work? And he goes, no, I would never. He was like, you know why? He was like, there you go. You're full of shit. He's like, the reason why you wouldn't bring your father to your work is because you're not proud of it, because you're ashamed of it. So, and I was like, oh shit. Like I never thought of it like that, right? And when he said that, like kind of they all went dead silent, you know? But it's just like, oh shit, man. Like there is this thing of when I think about that too, where it's like I know people who do OnlyFans, and we're not close or anything like that, but I know that they do it.
Yeah.
But if they were to ask me personally, would you want your daughter or your son or anybody to do that stuff? Like, no.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's not the dream.
Yeah, it's definitely not the end goal.
It's not an ideal situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. It's like I very, like I said, I got homegirls that are great. They're in the adult industry, right? They're doing their thing, and I feel like some of them are very happy with what they're doing, right? But it's like, I think nowadays, especially today's generation, and it's crazy that this is how it is, because it's like, you should be thinking about long-term shit, you feel me? Because like the internet is like forever, no matter how much you try to get scrubbed from the internet, like that shit is gonna be there, So I think, you make these decisions as a youngin', trying to get some clout, trying to get some money real quick, trying to get a quick bag, and you don't think about the future, you know what I'm saying? Because like shit like that can really, really mess up your plans and your branding, quote unquote.
And dude, I've definitely seen, like, there was a comment that somebody wrote that irritated the fuck out of me, right? Not because, like, it's because they wrote it because they were trying to do something, right? So they're like, oh man, you have 1 million. I haven't been on your channel in ages. You're only getting like 40K views now. You fucking fell off. And I'm like, listen, if this is what falling off is like, what are you doing then? You know what I mean? And also too, it's like, dude, when somebody tells you they fall off, it doesn't really affect me, right? Because it's like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
It's like, do you expect somebody to stay on top forever?
Right.
Like, I've been on this space for like 14 years now. It's like, there's no way that I'm going to stay on top forever. Like, I would also have to care enough like that and clout chase for 14 fucking years straight. You have any idea how much of a loser I would be then? It doesn't make sense. And so, I just wrote back to him, was like, well, let me just update you on my life. And like, this is what I've done this whole time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't share all my accolades and the things that I do, right? I think the biggest difference for us is that even though we had a goal of what we wanted to do, we always had fun. And so, like, if the fun's not in it, it's kind of like, what are we doing here? Yeah, I mean, you got to have a little bit of both.
Well, and dog, like the way people view like relevancy and like careers is different from when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying? An artist could drop an album with bangers and hits and not release shit for 3 to 5 years and put out another album, and people wouldn't be like, oh, you fell off. They'd be like, oh, dope, your second album, sweet. Nowadays, if you're not in people's face
all the time,
every day, all the time, putting out a new song, a new album, a new something, people are like, oh, he fell off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, where'd he go? He fell off. You know what I'm saying? So these kids, like, they'll come on our shit and see that, like, oh, we got however many subscribers, and like hour-long episodes of our podcast only get 30, 40,000 views. But it's like, bro, have you not paid attention to what we're actually doing? And obviously they're not, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, we're not doing fucking 3-minute sketches anymore for like a completely different website. You know what I'm saying? YouTube has changed. Like, that shit's different. It's like, no one's doing that type of shit anymore, really. You know? It's like, and what they don't realize, and here's what I gotta tell them too, if you put this shit into perspective, like, we do these hour-long podcasts, which get not even a quarter of the views of our sketches, right?
Yeah.
But money-wise, we're making the same, if not more money than when our sketches were popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy. It's like, so in what way has it fallen off, right? Because like...
That's what I was saying. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain to somebody like a younger generation where to them, popularity only matters if somebody knows who you're, like, about your existence through these numbers, but nobody gives a fuck about you, right? It's like, I don't understand what you're evaluating this on, right?
Yeah.
Because I'll put it to you like this. Like, I know people who I've met will go into these same spaces, these same artist creator spaces, right? They have hundreds of thousands of views every time. Nobody knows who the fuck they are.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, how do you have like 1 million followers on Instagram and you walk into a space and nobody can recognize you? It's like, that means that your content doesn't mean shit. You're not affecting anybody's lives. Nobody follows you really. Nobody actually cares about the stuff that you put out. They just use you for that doom scroll watch and they just move the fuck on.
Yeah.
So it's like, that was the biggest shocker for me. Where when I saw a lot of these young creators and we will walk out and nobody recognizes them. It's like, how? You're so famous like on those numbers. But they don't know their face. They don't know their personality. I'm like, oh, this is a different generation.
And that's why I kind of like, I fuck with like the streamers that are really pop, like Kai, like the streamers that have really built an audience.
I only started recently noticing this kid, Kai.
Yes.
Because Kevin Hart went on his stream.
Okay, so like,
And it was hilarious.
He's been popping as far as stream. I think he's the most subscribed Twitch
He's
person. And here's the thing. Here's the difference, right? Between like a Kai Sinat, or Sinat, I'm not sure how to say it, but Kai, who's like a super popping streamer and has not only like finessed it in a way that like celebrities go into his streams and shit because they realize the power of what he does, but like he like everyone that follows him genuinely like
Likes
fucks
him.
with him,
Yeah.
care about him. They want him to do well. It's like a whole new generation of shit. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Because he literally, like
He's a star.
He's a star. It's great, and it's wild that like streaming has been able to do that for people. Because I always look back on like because I liked streaming, like Blog TV days. I used to get on like twice a week or whatever, But the motherfuckers that go hard on streaming now, bro, they do it like every day.
Like every day, 12 hours. It's kind of nuts.
Oh, bro, he does streams where he plays a game and doesn't get off stream until he finishes it.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't care what amount of money you'll give me. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I physically cannot do it.
I mean, if the bag was right, you could do it.
Okay, listen. If it was like $1 million, then yeah, I could do it. But it would be torture for me.
Yeah.
It would be literal torture for me.
Because you don't like it.
I don't like it.
He likes playing games.
Exactly. So it's fine for him. You know what I mean? Like, could I do what he does, like scream in the camera? And go, no, I think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But I will say this, though. He's very entertaining. And he's high energy as fuck.
Yeah, that's the young energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? And kudos to him too. Like the way he was interacting with Kevin Hart was hilarious. So I thought he did a great job too. So I don't know much about the guy, but with that little small clip that I saw of him, I'm like, he's fucking entertaining as shit.
I want to like get on. I want to go live and play Minesweeper, and I wonder if anybody would like tune into that.
You and your Minesweeper, dude.
Because I really enjoy
I
it.
suck at Minesweeper.
I'm so good.
I know. I saw it.
When'd you see me play Minesweeper?
Traveling. All right, I've seen you play Minesweeper plenty of times, dude. All right, I've been across all the United States with you.
It's like one of the only games I have on my phone.
I don't understand the game.
I'll put you on game and I'll teach you how to do it.
It was just like, you just guess and then you figure out where you don't hit a bomb. Like, what the fuck is this?
Your first one is a guess, and then after that, it's all strategic. We're going to take a break. I'm going to teach him how to play Minesweeper. We'll be right back. Well, what was your favorite game growing up, David? So
I used to play a lot of RPGs, right? So I used to play Final Fantasy a lot.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 3 was one of my favorite. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross was also another one.
Okay. Tomb Raider?
Not Tomb Raider only so I could jack off to those square boobies.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Did you put in the nude code?
Hey, who the fuck didn't? Who the fuck didn't want to see those Tomb Raiders, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was fantastic. They were all squared and pointy and weird looking.
Pretty cool, though.
It was hot as shit.
You know you can do that even with the new super effects Tomb Raider, like the really good special effects. You can still put in the naked code.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
Well, guess what? What game station is this on?
I don't know.
PS.
I've only Googled pictures of it.
First of all, we just Google pictures of games.
I've never actually even played new Tomb Raider. Nude Tomb Raider. I just one day was like, I wonder if that code exists for the new shit. And I Googled it. And I was like, oh, shit.
Dude, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So random. Have you accidentally seen one of your homegirls naked?
Accidentally. I feel like it was always on purpose.
I only bring this up because a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
I was chopping it up with a friend of mine, and I completely forgot about this.
Okay.
I saw her tits once,
Okay.
and we were at a party, and she just made a joke.
Yeah.
Like she was like that one time you saw my tits. And I went, LOL. I had no idea what she was talking about. And then a couple months ago, she made this joke. I was like, LOL, whatever. I didn't realize she was referencing a specific time that I actually saw her tits.
Oh.
And then she went back up. She goes, hey, I'm not sure if you noticed, but if you remember, it's like, do you know that you actually saw my tits? Because it didn't seem like you understood the joke. And I was like, I never saw you naked. You're mixing me up with somebody else. She goes, no, we were at Davis. We were at this bar called Sudworks.
Yeah.
And I got smashed drunk. And then you were drunk too. And you were like, let me just see your titties. And then I flashed you.
Yeah.
And then you motorboated them. I was like,
fun.
I don't remember this.
Damn.
Because I was fucking drunk.
Yeah.
And so I thought she was fucking with me. She goes, you don't remember this? I was like, no, I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
And she goes, and so I started hitting up a couple homies. I was like, hey, she said blah, blah, blah. This is true. She goes, yeah, dog. We were all cheering you on. We're like, yo, what the fuck? I don't remember this at all.
Damn, sucks.
So I motorboated her titties.
If it was nowadays, you would have had a Snapchat memory of it.
100%. People would have recorded it.
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all. But how funny. Like she mentioned this joke, and I'm like, you would think that as a guy I would, but I was probably blacked out drunk.
Yeah,
I don't remember
it
anything.
happens. Rick accidentally seen Chia's titties.
Nice.
I told you about that.
It was the live photo.
And there was also another time some homies accidentally seen Chia's titties. I was on my phone trying to show them a picture of something else, and I scrolled and I was like, oh, whoopsie. Sorry, guys.
I don't remember seeing her tits, and now I'm trying to like meditate every night.
Are they sweet?
I don't know.
I mean, like in clothes.
Oh, she has biggins.
Oh, fun.
So like it would make sense that I was like, just show me them. Just fucking show me them already.
Yeah.
When you're young and drunk, dude, you just do fucking anything, huh?
What's her Instagram?
No, I don't think so, you
Now,
silly boy.
And that's the thing too. I was always that. I was always like that with my homegirls. It was kind of like, because I'm a jokey dude and like.
See, I'm not. That's why I thought she's like confusing me with somebody else.
Yeah. I was always like, a little flirty, jokey Tim. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had homegirls that but that I would they'd show me their titties or like we would always be just fucking around, just, be in line at Disneyland and I'd be humping them or whatever, like little stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? That was always just kind of my relationship. So I don't ever remember accidentally like walking in or seeing anybody's situation where I was like, oop, my bad,
I wish I could remember. I'm just like laying in bed every day, like, please, falling downstairs so I could have like.
Has anyone ever seen your penis on accident?
No, never, dude. Are you fucking nuts? Are you crazy, dude? I'm a fucking grower, dude. I gotta pre-fluff that shit. I don't want people to judge me with that stuff. You insane? Donna God, I wish I could remember so bad. Please.
Just tell her to send you another picture.
Oh, I can't. She's married now. She has kids and stuff.
Yeah, man, have some respect. What the
I'm
fuck?
married and stuff too.
What's wrong with you?
She's so fucking funny though. She's like one of those homegirls in the group that you just love having around because she was so hilarious. Like she would always like roast all the dudes and stuff like that. So she was like one of the homies.
Here's what you say. You say, yo, tell your husband I'll send him a picture of Mario's titties if you send me a picture of your titties.
This is a funeral waiting to happen.
That's why we have this.
Shout out to my physics teacher.
Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, nudity is fun, but it's all, hey, it's all. We used to play this game. Me and the high school homies, PD Flow, Super Ego, and the homie Sam, called the Naked Game, all right? Where I forgot how it started off. It was all guys, though. And the whole point of the game was, like, if everyone was kicking it, you'd be like, all right, I'm going to go pee, be right back. And then nonchalantly come back naked with an inanimate object covering your penis. So, it's someone would come back, they'd be butt naked, but they would just have like paper towels over their junk or a fucking bottle of whatever.
Some young guy shit.
Young guy, stupid guy shit. And then we started, then you had to make a pun, like with everything. Like, it would be shit like, like the homie, I think the homie Sam came out, he actually had something that was like lit a fire covering his junk, and he came out and he was like, hey guys, it's getting hot in here, huh? Or some shit, like little stupid one-liners for your naked game. And we'd all crack up, dumbest shit ever. I think Eric came out, he had literally a goldfish cracker just like covering like the tip of his dick. Stupid shit like that, right? And it was so funny. And then one time, our homegirls, because we had a couple homegirls that were always kicking it with us during, like, when we played Naked Game. Our homegirls, Joanna and Ashley, they fucking came out. Like, one had a CD case covering her, like, titties. The other one had something else, like, I don't know, a hat or some shit. They're like, hey, guys. We're like, oh, shit, the girls joined in.
Well, first of all, that's not even funny. That's just hot.
Yeah.
That's very different.
But we got to pretend that it's just funny.
Yeah. 100%. You have to pretend it's going to get weird.
You guys are hilarious.
They do it. You're just like, wow.
We all take our dicks out.
Wow.
Wow.
All these, you know what's so great about this podcast is that because some of my friends listen to this stuff, they'll like tell me stories like, do you remember this? And they almost like, you could tell they want me to tell on the podcast, but it's cool because I don't remember them until they mention it.
Yeah.
And then it triggers a fucking memory from something else. So like, oh, this is a great story to tell on the podcast. It's just like, because there's so much shit that happens when you're younger. You're only cataloging like the memories that you think are really big. And then when somebody else, it just has like this chain reaction. It's like, oh, fuck, I do remember that. I remember this time where a homegirl hit me up and she was like, she was during a time that she just got dumped and this girl was trying to fuck everybody.
Okay, fun, yeah.
But I wouldn't because I've known her since we were kids.
Okay.
And so you kind of feel like a sleazeball.
Yeah.
Because she's not like just some random fucking girl.
Right. This is your friend. She's confided in you.
And so we were it was her birthday recently. I was saying happy birthday. And then, we were just chopping it up on the phone. And she was like, I'm still hurt that that you wouldn't let me suck your dick. Like this. I was like, hey, you're so by the way, her boyfriend, I'm trying to change the story a little bit, but her boyfriend actually passed away.
Okay.
So it was like deep shit like that. And she was going through a lot.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just couldn't believe somebody as ugly as you would fucking reject me. I was like, you fucking bitch. I was like, I definitely hurt your ego a lot because you're bringing this up after fucking like 20 years, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking hilarious. I was like, and you're damn right I did. Because I'm a good person and that's why we're still fucking friends today.
And she was just trying to give you some head?
It just feels dirty.
Not even real sex, just head?
I can't do that, dude.
Head doesn't count?
It does count when she just went through a traumatic experience.
Fine.
Come on, you fucking horn dog.
Was she sober?
No, she wasn't sober.
Oh,
no
all
way
right.
she was sober, dude.
All right.
I'll tell you something, dude. I was gross looking back then, too. I was like, bitch, you must be going through some shit. Like, what's wrong with you? Have some standards, bitch. You fucking yuck.
Like, are you okay?
Yeah, I was like, you trying to suck my dick? What's wrong with you?
You trying to suck my dick? Yo, someone call a therapist.
Yeah. I was like, somebody died? She goes, yeah, my boyfriend. I was like, oh, okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord. All
But
right.
just to go back to that topic, it's like, I feel like when we were younger, girls and guys just did crazy shit. I don't know how many times like the homegirls just started randomly making out at a party, started fucking flipping out, showing their titties to people. It's just a different experience when you're younger, dude.
It is. You're just kind of like, you're just doing whatever, I used to love just being at the clubs drunk. I used to love just making out, dog. That was my shit. I feel like I sound like such a sorority girl on spring break, but when I would be a little drunk, dog, at the club, I love just being like, all right, yo, give me a kiss and just make out with someone I thought was cute. You know what I'm saying?
Or the bouncer.
Or the bouncer or whoever was next to
Hey,
me.
yo, dog, chill. Nah.
Yeah.
It's my night out.
Nah, give me fucking kiss, bro. Let me feel that stash, dog. Yeah, man. That was, that's a different time, dog.
He grabs you to throw you out, but you grab him back and just kiss him. Hey, yo, stop. You can stay in the club.
Even like, to hear Chia's drunk stories is crazy. Because I think I've told you this.
I don't even think I've ever seen her drunk once.
I haven't seen her drunk since, I want to say, like, probably like 2015, bro. Like, it's been a long time, dog. And I remember when we first started dating, she would tell me shit like, yeah, I just got back from the bar. I won a twerk contest. I'm like, for real?
I can't even imagine she had twerking.
You know what? Me neither anymore.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
She's such a sweet little house mom now.
Yeah, dog, and she'll literally get buzzed off like a half a glass of wine now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's different.
I feel like, let's say we were out and about and I saw Chia and then she starts twerking, I would probably yell at her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Wrap it up, lady. You're a mother of two.
If I was out and about and I saw Chia twerking, I'm like, you can't do that shit at home. Yo, what the fuck? You know how long I've been waiting for you to do that shit again?
Oh, now you know how to twerk.
Oh, now your back doesn't hurt, huh? Yo, where's your headache at now, huh?
Oh, suddenly you could wake up past 8 p.m. Every time I'm like texting Chia, like we were joking, making jokes and stuff, and she goes, "Okay, bedtime." I'm like, "It's 7 o'clock."
Dog. Literally. Like,
I'm like, "Oh, that's right, Chia. It's your bedtime."
yeah. The babies are in bed by 7:30, and like if Chia can be in bed by 8, that's like the best scenario for her.
Yeah, sometimes randomly, like, I don't know, she has to wake up for something like the baby crying or something. And it's like, I get a text, like a DM from her at 2 a.m. because I'm awake.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, the fuck are you doing awake, dude? She goes, I know you're not sleeping.
She'll just get up to like pee or get some water. That's what that is.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing awake, dude?
Yeah, man. That girl is a sleepy girl. And I am just up next to her pretending to get shit done. But now because of the babies, I'm also like, you know, literally. Oh, I sent Robyn a sleep email the other night. Because I don't know if I've talked to you about this. I brought this up before. Like,
Sleep?
so
Email?
When
What are you talking?
When I'm super sleepy, I will start to sleep talk, but I'll be awake. But I'll half start dreaming and I'll start to verbalize what I see in my dreams. So I just kind of start talking gibberish in real life, okay? This was my first sleep email I've ever sent. I sent to Robyn the other day. I was so sleepy. You were in Korea. I was up answering emails and shit, trying to like, you know, like review podcast episodes. And Robyn was waiting for me to send notes for a Dudes Behind the Foods episode. I took a screenshot of this, Robyn, because I wanted to bring it up on the show. And so, dog, let me tell you this fucking. I woke up the next morning and I was like, no, that's what it was. I sent the email to her and I immediately was like, what the fuck? I woke up a little bit because I was like, yo, what did I just say to Robyn? So let me read you this this email I sent to Robyn at like 2 a.m. or something. Hold on one second here. Where is it? Oh, I gotta go all the way up here. Hold on. All right, guys, just take a little sip of a drink or something, and we'll be right. Okay, here it is. Okay, nope, that's not it. Hold on, just a second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Well, does pineapple go on
I
pizza?
also have it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Robyn, can you please read the email for us? Por favor.
So the first few bullet points were notes for the edit, like cut, time code here, whatever. And the very last bullet point was actor sees you in the morning, exclamation point, parentheses, grapes, strawberries, pineapple, mango.
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
Dog.
Robyn, what were your thoughts when you read that?
Yeah.
I think I replied, this seems like spy code, like the white rabbit swims at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent that email, and here's what's funny is I remember being so sleepy, but being focused like, no, I need to make sure there's no typos in this as I was typing this shit to Robyn. And I sent it. I don't know if I went to go brush my teeth or something that kind of woke me up a little bit. And I saw my email. I was like, yo, what am I talking about? So yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, that's how my brain works.
Strawberry, pineapple, mango.
It was probably making sense too. Like whatever I was dreaming about, see, that's what it is. When I'm trying to stay awake, I start to dream automatically, but I'm still awake. So I'm just kind of like, you know.
I don't ever have any of those experiences, dude.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's pretty cool though that I did buy. So on the way to Korea, I didn't want to hold my phone to watch movies. Right?
Okay.
So I got these AR VR glasses.
Oh, that connect to your phone?
Yeah, that just connect straight to your iPhone. Oh. And straight, it's like watching like a 72-inch TV in front of your face, and it just looks like regular sunglasses.
What?
And it's just regular sunglasses, and it just hooks up to your iPhone. Dog, straight up, 6 hours of just me just chilling with my head back watching a movie, like a private movie. It was so good to the point that I forgot I was on a plane.
And they're probably way cheaper than the fucking Apple shits that I bought that I don't even use.
Dog, I was just gonna ask you, do you still use that?
I haven't touched them in like 2 months, like a month.
Those things are so fucking expensive.
I know. Here's the issue, because I was gonna use them for shit like that, right? But and let me just say they are super cool. Like I saw a TikTok where a guy like took a shit and he made it so it's like a whole 360 view and it's like he's sitting on a mountain, and I have done that. It's pretty cool, right? It's very immersive. It's tight, but like I said, I wanted to use it for watching shows and shit. Like I wanted to be like next to Chia in bed as she sleeps and just watching a show on like a big screen and in my ears so it doesn't bother her. Pero the issue is that I haven't let myself start any new shows until I finish the script. So every time I have a show I want to watch, I'm like, no, don't start a new fucking show until you finish the script. So I have just like a list of shit I want to watch, but I haven't played with my Apple Vision shits because in good conscience, I can't do it.
Just watch the shows, man.
No.
Just watch the shows, man.
No.
Those Apple Vision Quest Pros or whatever the fuck are so dusty.
I know, they truly are. I literally just charged it the other night because it's been dead for like weeks and weeks and weeks.
So I was thinking about getting that.
Yeah.
Or like the Meta Quest.
Yeah.
But because these things are literally just sunglasses, they're so small and compact.
No, that's fire.
You could just take, because really what am I going to do it for? Just to watch movies.
Yeah.
And it was perfect because they also have the sound that goes through your ears, your ocular bone. So when my headphones died, I could still listen to it. And it was just fucking cool just having like a 72-inch TV here, completely blacked out. And it's just like, dude, I literally forgot that I was on a plane.
But can you pull it and make it even bigger with your two little fingers? Make
No,
it bigger
I
than
can't do
that?
that. I can't do that.
Didn't think so.
But mine was $400.
I know. Mine was like $3,500.
And I use it at night too when Mario's sleeping.
Yeah.
I just watch a movie right before I go to sleep or I watch a show.
That's literally why. That's the main reason why I wanted those.
It's so dope.
Yeah.
It's so crisp and clear.
Yeah. So I like now I can, because normally when I want to watch something and not bother Chia, I'd be in the living room. But she likes when I'm next to her. You know what I'm saying? So that was why I bought it, and I haven't used it, but I will because there's the universe opened some shit for me that really kind of showed me that like God is like, hey bro, like I'm lining shit up for you to write this movie if you just fucking write it.
And you went, be quiet, God.
I made a mental note. I'll tell you off camera. Hey guys, thank you for watching another episode. Dudes Behind the Foods. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Hey, buy things from Goody if you haven't. Buy things from Secret Society if you haven't. And watch our other podcasts. And watch when we go to When Foodie Calls because I don't make any money off of those. And
Yeah.
And
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food. Dude.